we move to characteristic of Xanthomonas spp in xanthan gum. The Xanthomonas spp is a gram-negative bacteria that belongs to Xanthomonas families. Efficiently manufacture xanthan gum, an essential biopolymer. The odorless, cream-colored powder that are known as xanthan gum flows freely and hydrates quickly in both hot and cold water to provide a consistent viscosity even at low concentration. It is also create exceedingly pseudoplastic aqueous solution and is very stable over a wide pH range. And it is also resistant to enzyme destruction. Xanthan gum has extracellular high molecular weight of polysaccharide that has special rheological qualities that have led to wide range of uses in several industry, including stabilizing, viscosifying, emulsifying, thickening, and suspending agents. The growing industrial production of xanthan gum is a great interest because it can be used in many a variety of industry, such as food, toiletries, cosmetic, oil recovery, water-based paints, pharmaceutical, and more.
Alright, now we are going through to the production of xanthan gum. There are several steps to produce xanthan gum using Xanthomonas campestris. The flow chart shows all the steps until the xanthan gum is fully packaged as a dispersible granulated powder. For stage 1, the bacteria was cultured on nutrient agar using further cultivation. For stage 2, which is cultivation, the Xanthomonas is inoculated in the nutrient broth in an incubator shaker. In the stage 3, the medium contains nitrogen and carbon source that has been dried and ground until fine before being mixed with distilled water. For the fermentation stage, the prepared medium has been inoculated with 5% of the bacteria. The medium containing bacteria was subjected to the fermentation process at 30 degrees Celsius and 200 rpm for 24 hours. In stage 5, the centrifugation technique was used to separate the products and cells from fermented broth. Lastly, in stage 6, the supernatant was mixed with 96% of ethanol and the resulting precipitate on the surface was dried in an oven at 80 degrees Celsius and has been weighed. So the dried precipitate contains the xanthan products. Alright, next, we are going through to the mechanism of utilizing xanthan gum. I will give two examples which are pharmaceutical and petroleum. For pharmaceutical, there are two applications which are for solid dosage formulation and semi-solid dosage formulation. Xanthan gum acts as an acknowledged excipient for control and sustained release formulation. Combining xanthan gum with other polysaccharide improves and achieves controlled release of the drug. It also has been used in a large number of pharmaceutical applications as a suspending agent, an emulsion stabilizer, and a foam enhancer in semi-solid, liquid, and topical formulation. So for the solid dosage formulation, I want to show the development of xanthan gum chitosan directly compressed tablets for the controlled release of metropolis succinate, which is a cardiovascular disease medicine. Drug release and computational studies reveal low molecular weight chitosan performs better than high molecular weight chitosan in controlling the release of the drug when directly compressed with the xanthan gum. Metropolis succinate was to be found to be localized more in the core of the tablets in the beginning stage of resolution because of film formation between xanthan gum and low molecular weight chitosan, which prevents the penetrations of excessive water in the tablet matrix. The films begins to disintegrate or erode in the final stage of the breakdown process, enabling complete tablet hydration and a consistent drug distribution in the swelling tablet, as you can see in the figure. Next, for liquid and semi-solid formulation, xanthan gum can be used as an effective thickener, suspending agent, emulsifier, and stabilizer in the multi-phase system of liquid and semi-solid preparations. Xanthan gum has been incorporated in an ophthalmic liquid dosage form, which interacts with the mucin, thereby helping in the prolonged retention of the dosage form in the precorneal area. When added to liquid ophthalmics, xanthan gum delays the release of active substance, increasing the therapeutic activity of the pharmaceutical formulation. Taking calamine lotion bifenazole eye drops as a model, we can compare the effects of xanthan gum for semi-solid preparations. So the next example is petroleum. Xanthan gum has been used extensively in the oil industry as a viscosifier for different applications due to its unique rheological properties. Xanthan gum products are far more potent than other polymers in thickening, salt resistant and pollution resistant, especially for drilling in ocean, beaches, high hydrogen layers and permafrost layers. I give one example of the application in petroleum, which is xanthan gum oil in the drilling industry. Xanthan gum oil is one of the main components. The function of xanthan gum is to increase viscosity and shear force and improve the suspending ability to drill fluid, which is indispensable for drilling fluid to perform its function. Drilling fluid is the operating fluid used in the drilling process. During the drilling process, the drilling fluid plays an important role. People are compare the drilling fluid to the drilling blood. Its functions are to suspend and carry cuttings, clean the bottom of the well, lubricate and cool the bit, increase the bit footage, and impact deformation through the water hole of the bit, which is conducive to breaking the rock. Xanthan gum oil also can form a mud cake to increase the stability of the good wall and establish a liquid column pressure that can balance the formation pressure. When using turbo drills, it can be used as a liquid for transmitting power to prevent complex accidents such as jams, collapse, leaks, and sprays. Alright, I think that's all from me. I will pass the slide to the next member. Thank you.
So next, the main advantages of xanthan gum by Xanthomonas species in microbial industry is to serve as excellent stabilizing, thickening and emulsifying agent. This function developed in the application of food, skin product and pharmaceutical uses. For food, xanthan gum acts as a stabilizer and emulsifier in ice cream and other milk-based products, in noodles, in salad dressing and in non-alcoholic beverage. It is also used in the production of cake with two important functions. First, they can control the rheological properties of the butter. Second function is to facilitate more even hydration of the dry ingredient. Xanthan gum is also used as a thickener in rice, soup, sauces, syrups and topping in order to prevent ingredient from separating. Xanthan gum produced by extracting microorganisms from a variety of plants. So there is no possibility that xanthan gum will cause any disease. For instance, xanthan gum could lower the glycemic index of rice. Hence, food containing xanthan gum might offer the most potent blood sugar lowering benefits. Xanthan gum may stabilize blood sugar because it is mixed with beta-glucan that could help prevent blood sugar spikes. It is also help people with a swallowing disorder to safely swallow their food. Like, it can thicken the food and saliva, thus making it easier for both to move down the throat. Next is skin products. In skincare formulations, it's often utilized to improve product consistency and texture, boost skin absorption, and stop from clumping or segregating. Xanthan gum has moisturizing and conditioning properties in addition to thickening and stabilizing effect on the skin. It creates a sheet-like layer on the skin surface to help it retain the moisture and stop transepidermal water loss, which can result in dryness and dehydration. It is also commonly used to improve formulation like creams, lotion, serum and gels so that the spreadability of the product increase, making it easier to apply and absorb into the skin. The gum also has natural property to thicken the shower gels, liquid soaps, lotion, shampoos that give a smooth texture, glossy and shiny finish. Lastly, in the face wash, xanthan gum acts as sugar-based natural thickener for cleansing system. Thickened foam provides a foamy texture for deep cleansing face wash. So it is a good choice actually for those who have sensitive skin. Next, the advantage is pharmaceutical. Pharmaceutical grade in xanthan gum is exhibit strong rheology and pseudoplasticity, high viscosity at low concentration, excellent stability, resistant to acids, alkalis and enzymes. Good compatibility with variety of solvent and non-toxic properties when compared to other gums and suspending agents. There are several excellent pharmacological uses for xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a functional component that is popular among microcapsule pharmaceutical in worldwide sections, and it plays a key role in drug release control due to its exceptional hydrophilicity and capacity to retain water. It is used in numerous specialized medical procedures and applications. For example, it can build a thick layer of water to prevent skin infection and lessen a patient's thirst following radiation treatment. In order to prevent delamination that are brought by temperature rise, stabilizers such as vitamin emulsifiers can be utilized in a variety of suspension concentration in medicine, and it is also can be easily dissolved in a cold water. And last but not least, xanthan gum can be used as a thickener to create tablets that prolong the durations of interactions with additional additives. To summarize this topic of pharmaceutical, we have stabilizer and thickener. The stabilizer is to prevent delamination that are brought by temperature rise, and for the thickener is used to create the tablet that prolong the duration of interaction with additional additive.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I am Nur Aina and we'll talk about the current status of xanthan gum. Based on the article that was published by Mahima Jadab, Deep Puja, David J. Adams and Hitesh Kulhari on 25 January 2023, it said that xanthan gum was used as a base system for the delivery of therapeutic agents. This is because the structure of xanthan gum can be easily modified by controlling the temperature and pH conditions. In essence, xanthan gum is a carrier system that delivers genes, proteins, and drugs. For this purpose, two key features of xanthan gums are 1. Its great stability at low pH, which aids in preventing drug degradation in gastric fluid, and 2. The ability to modulate the rate of drug release by adjusting the ionic strength and pH of the release medium. Xanthan gum acts as an acknowledged excipient for controlled and sustained release formulations. Combining xanthan gum with other polysaccharides improves and achieves controlled release of the drugs. When a small amount of xanthan gums improves the drug release and provides zero-order release kinetics. These are the examples of xanthan gum that were used as a base system for the delivery of drugs. You can see that xanthan gum is used for the delivery of antimicrobial drugs, delivery of chemotherapeutic agent, delivery of anti-diabetic drugs, delivery of drugs for the treatment of cardiovascular disease, delivery of drugs for the treatment of obesity, delivery of drugs for the treatment of glaucoma, and others. One of the use is the delivery of antimicrobial drugs. Xanthan gum is used as an antimicrobial drug carrier that exhibits a controlled and sustained release of drugs. Xanthan gum also helps in the formation of different hydrogels, tablets, and mucoadhesive patches for the delivery of antibiotics. To improve the residence time and bioavailability of bacifloxacin, in situ ocular gels were prepared using xanthan gum, sodium alginate, and ethyl cellulose in different ratios. Other than that, xanthan gum is used for the delivery of anti-diabetic drugs to improve its bioavailability and solubility. Based on the study from the Rashmita V, Madhusudan R.Y., Pavani S., a floating tablet using xanthan gum and sodium alginate was prepared by an effervescent method. It shows that the drug was delivered perfectly by the floating pills, which also improved the drug's bioavailability and prolonged systematic release. There are many other examples that show that xanthan gum can be used as the delivery of therapeutic agents in line with current technology developments. With that, I end our presentation with thank you.